Nice. Man, these knives are lethal. Wow. If you don't like spicy stuff, you can just take a little bit of the buffalo sauce out of the recipe.
I'm Leif Arneson, and this is my brother Anders. We're on a mission to help 1 million vegans get into the best shape of their lives. Steaks and grass are gross, so even though we can't cook, we made a cooking show to prove how simple and healthy vegan food can be. Welcome to the Mediocre Vegan Kitchen.
All right. So today,
let us pray.
We are going to be making the healthiest, most delicious, protein-packed vegan quesadillas that you've ever had. And also, Anders is going to be eating a ghost pepper on this episode, so that's going to be pretty great.
I'm never going to eat another hot pepper on this show ever again.
All right, so let us begin. So the first step is that we want to prepare the TVP. So TVP stands for textured vegetable protein, and it's a soy protein derivative that's just really packed with protein. So this is going to be one of our main protein sources. We also have some beans in the dish. So we're going to hydrate the TVP.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we'll just mix this together.
All right. So the first step is we are mixing the tomato sauce with the TVP. So that is step number one. And then we're also going to be adding in the spice blend. So there's some salt, pepper, garlic, and onion in here. So we're going to be adding it.
Pour that bad boy in there.
Going to be adding it right in there to mix it up. The next thing that we need to have is cooked rice. So we use a rice cooker to go ahead and cook some rice. Highly suggest that you invest in a rice cooker or an Instant Pot or something like that, where you can just have cooked rice really easily. It's much easier to do it in one of those than it is just right on the stove, and it always turns out perfectly. I meant to do this.
So
always turns out perfectly.
Easily is easy.
That's about that. Yep. All right, so we got our rice. We also have our black beans that we just rinsed and drained from a can.
We are going to be putting the TVP on the side here. Let that soak.
There we go.
Because so TVP is it's really dry, so you allow the tomato sauce to soak up and rehydrate.
All right, so we got the TVP off to the side. Also gonna put the black beans off to the side, and the rice, we're gonna put that off to the side. We use brown rice. You can use white rice or brown rice. The difference between white rice and brown rice is just that white rice takes out the germ and the bran from the rice. So basically you're just stripping some of the nutrients out, and we're further refining the white rice. So either one works, but generally speaking, brown rice is healthier. So gonna put that off to the side.
The more you know.
So the next thing that I need you to do is to spread the hummus over the tortilla. Or I guess I can do this.
I was about to say,
I guess
how am I supposed to reach in front of you?
I guess I'll do some work today. All right, so I'm going to be spreading the hummus all over the top of this tortilla.
Hummus is like one of the best things to ever put on to wraps.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Sandwiches.
So the next step is that we're going to be browning this. All right, so we got the hummus all over there.
Wow, that's actually a pretty good spread. I'm impressed. Let's move this over there.
Sometimes I do things well. So we have a non-stick pan. We're not going to be using oil in here. Generally speaking, adding oil is just adding a bunch of unnecessary calories. That actually is like the perfect dimension.
You could not have gotten any more perfect with how it fit into this pan.
All right, this pan was designed for these tortillas. Very nice.
All right.
So we're just going to let this cook for a little bit. We're going to let it brown, and then we're going to be sprinkling the nutritional yeast all over the tortilla.
Tortilla fact.
All right, so we are letting this brown right now, but I just want to talk a little bit about the different types of tortillas. So we use a whole wheat tortilla, but you have low carb tortillas, you have white tortillas. So what are the differences between them? Well, basically, it just comes down to the ingredients and the refinements that goes into these tortillas. Whole wheat is generally healthiest because it has the most minerals, and those aren't being stripped. And the low carb tortillas, it's really important to understand that carbs are not bad. That's not something that you need to be avoiding. So low carb just means that they have taken out the kind of wheat portion that has lots of carbs, and they've replaced it with something else like modified food starch. So that's generally something that you shouldn't be consuming in ever or large quantities. And a general rule of thumb is that anything that is a traditionally higher carb food that says low carb or it's marketed as low carb just means that they are swapping out the carbohydrate sources with something else that is not natural. That's generally the case. Same thing goes for low sugar things that should be high in sugar. They're just swapping out the real sugar with some kind of artificial sugar. So those generally aren't healthy. And white tortillas, it just means that they're using bleached flour, which also isn't as healthy as using wheat flour. So I think that's pretty brown.
Yeah, look at that.
All right, cool.
Check it out.
Yep.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
So this step is putting the nutritional yeast onto the quesadilla. This will, again, like our other recipes, provide the cheese flavor.
Yeah, that in combination with the hummus is kind of providing the cheesy flavor, but in a much healthier fashion.
Is that a good spread?
I think that's pretty good. All right, awesome. Okay, so now that we have the nutritional yeast sprinkled over the brown tortilla with hummus on it, we're going to be adding the rest of the ingredients. So we've got our TVP mixture that we're going to be putting on here, and then we're also going to be putting on the beans and the rice. All right, when you go ahead and spread this, just spread it a little bit more evenly than Anders did. All right, now we have the beans. You're gonna be adding those.
You're mixing it up on me now. Yeah.
So we got some buffalo sauce here, and we're going to be putting the buffalo sauce evenly over the entire tortilla.
Do you like buffalo sauce?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I can't do like really spicy stuff.
Drizzle. I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to celebrate.
Oh man,
Spicy stuff.
spicy?
I have PTSD from that habanero on the other episode. Oh god. It's building. It's building.
Good grief. All right.
Let's do this because I don't want to burn it. And we are. Oh, that's hot. You got a spatula?
Of course it's hot.
The wheel of misfortune.
All right, spin it, sucker.
Ugh.
If you haven't noticed, we've crossed out the habanero. As much as I would like to see Leif do it, I don't want to have the opportunity to potentially get it again myself.
All right, let's see it.
ABCs?
ABCs.
Do you remember kindergarten?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All right, you want to explain what this is?
I'm still processing it, so you could do
You
it.
forgot what it is. Okay, so your ABCs.
I feel like I'm going to lose this one.
We're going to go through, and I'm going to say something that starts with the letter A. Say a word that starts with the letter A. Then Anders is going to repeat what I said, and then he's going to say something that starts with the letter B. Then I'm going to repeat what I said for A and he said for B, and then I'm going to say a letter C word, and then we're just going to keep going back and forth until someone messes up, and that person is going to get a pie to the face. So
Oh my goodness.
that's how this is going to work. So we'll start really easy. Apple.
That is literally the A word I was thinking of.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding. That was weird.
All right, cool. What percentage of vegans watching this right now do you think we're thinking apple as well? Probably pretty high.
I don't know.
All right, let's see it.
Apple, bat.
Apple, bat, cat.
Apple, bat, cat, deep.
Apple, bat, cat, deep, elephant.
Apple, bat, cat, deep, elephant, fun. It's so much more difficult.
Yeah, that's actually really difficult.
You know, it's like, I can't wait to have this quesadilla and that hot sauce and use this propane tank.
Apple, bat, cat, deep, elephant, fun, gorilla.
Oh! Apple, bat, cat, elephant, fun.
No, you missed deep. Pie to the face! Pie to the face!
That's difficult.
That's really challenging, actually. We need a reload. You're making a mess before we even do it.
Alright.
All right,
We have to get back.
there we go.
I think you just broke my nose, dude. That was so hard.
It wasn't that hard.
Yeah, what? Yeah. Weren't
Actually,
being the
we
one
did.
getting hit.
It might have been a little hard.
You gonna give me a fair towel or what?
Yep, here you go.
You just got catch? I feel like I have it in my eyes. Like everything's blurry.
No, it's not in your eyes. All right, I think you're just hungry for quesadillas. Let's flip it.
All right, we're back.
Did you
We're ready to
turn it
rock
back on?
around. Yeah, it's
Okay,
been
cool.
going for a little bit. It's time to flip. Whatcha?
Nice.
You hear that? That's a good quality quesadilla right there.
It's a weird sound to make with your food.
Let's rock and roll.
Do it.
I'm going to flip it on this side. Look at that. Beauty.
Nice.
Choose your weapon.
You just choose a knife. This is the one.
Okay.
I'll hold it in place to make sure this is safe.
No, that's not safe at all. Move your arms.
It might run away when it sees the
No,
knife.
trust me. Are we ready?
Let's do it. Good grief.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive.
That was actually a really good shot.
Oh, don't mess with me.
I almost want to weigh that now and see if it's like the exact. That one looks a
Look at that.
tad smaller.
I'm gonna.
Man, these knives are lethal.
Taste test time. Let's do it. I'm going to dip it in a little by itself first. Ready? Cheers. Let me guess. You were going to say, "Let's do it."
No, wasn't gonna say that. No. Wow.
I want to try a little bit more with a little bit more sauce. Because I love buffalo sauce.
If you don't like spicy stuff, you can just take a little bit of the buffalo sauce out of the recipe. You could just cut it in half or something like that. But that is a very good quesadilla. And it's super easy to make. It's also really healthy. All right.
Whoa. Apple. So, we have our scoring boards. 3, 2, 1. What'd you put? 8.7? Alright, you're pretty
Wow.
close.
Averaged 9.
Yeah. This
Pretty good.
This recipe, yeah, I'm very impressed. Delicious, as Leif mentioned. Very simple. Protein packed. Highly recommend. Do one of your lame closes.
All right. Keep your nutritional yeasts.
Yeasty.
That's bad. We gotta restart that one. I should
Wow.
probably put some thought into these. All right, keep your quesadillas healthy. Keep your rice brown. And don't settle for being mediocre. Man, I even forgot we had the wheel of misfortune. I was like,
The
oh,
thing-
I can't wait to eat this tortilla.
I'm not even gonna get my hopes up because like
Is it gonna be reversed?
because it got reversed on me on the last episode.